All right, I am here. So this monument says, the state of California honors with this monument the American soldiers who, under the leadership of basically Kearny, Johnston, Moore, Beale, and Kit Carson, the scout, gave their lives in the Battle of San Pasqual between the Americans and the Mexicans, December 6th through 10th, 1846. That is exactly, since this is December 7th today, it's exactly 178 years. Oh wow, look at that hawk. Since this battle took place, which, to be honest, the Mexicans kind of kicked our butt. This is the battleground donated to the state of California. Now what I want to know is where exactly things happen. It's going to be a little tough because the actual museum is closed. They closed it at COVID, and it hasn't reopened since. Not sure what they want to do with that. Looks like there's a little plaque over here. There's a lot of it that has been overgrown, and they really haven't kept anything up for a long time. That's what I hear. So you can see, I didn't think there was a path, but I looked on a satellite map, and there used to be a path right here, and I'm trying to follow it. But as you can see, the upkeep since COVID has been terrible. Very, very bad. Unfortunately, there's a lot of rattlesnakes around this area, so hope I don't get bit. Okay. Very nice area. Wow, this is kind of a really challenging hike. Not because of the going up, but this is the only part that's kind of good. But it gets really rough. The trail has not been maintained at all. And there's cactuses everywhere, or cacti. Plus the impending doom of being bitten by a rattlesnake is still prevalent. Well, well, well. What do we have here? It's a little thingy on top of the hill with nothing around. Okay, there's a San Diego Safari Park over there. Got a lot of hawks up here, and I think some turkey vultures. So I made it to the top. Hooray! Hooray! Well, if I was stuck up here, I'd be scared too. Now I wonder if that's... No, it's fenced off. Huh. Okay. Definitely where I would go. Not a lot of cover though. It's weird. I wonder where Mule Hill is. I was hoping this would have some kind of a something up here, but it doesn't have anything. Well, what do you know? So basically, to conclude the story, you know, the first day of battle was on this hill, and it was about 100 dragoons or cavalry. And they kind of fought maybe in that field over there, or maybe in that field that's now kind of all dirt now. But basically, they got their butts kicked by the Californios. The Californios did not want to give up California to the new Americans, so they went out here to kind of cut them off on their way over to San Diego. They chased them up this hill, and yeah, it's they kind of held out here. And then they went to they made a break for it, a nearby Mule Hill, where they ate their mules because they were so hungry. They did that for about 4 days. Kit Carson actually barefoot, because, you know, these shoes make too much noise. He took 2 guys in barefoot. He made it all the way to San Diego to get help, and they came back. So I can't imagine walking barefoot for like, what is it, 30, 40 miles? And then coming back in like 2 days. It's just crazy. Oh my gosh, this side is so much easier to get down. I think I'm just gonna walk down the road to get back. I don't know. Oh, well, that's great. Ticks. I didn't find any ticks, but... And it's an archaeological research area. Oh boy. Oh, and also, Yep, just like what I thought. Snakes and ticks. I'm so glad I went through that. Oh no, never again. And Erie has been anyone here in like 4 years. That's so crazy. Look at that, everything's closed because of COVID. Closed for renovations. Back to my car. That was not easy. A little round trip I just did. Woof! All right, I am on the trail, and right there, that's actually Mule Hill. That's where they made their last stand. Hopefully I get over there. Well, that's it, Mule Hill. Hopefully I can climb off of it. And straight ahead is called Battle Hill. That has a different history, but basically two Indian tribes fighting each other, and one went up the hill and the other ones basically burned the entire hill and killed them all. Yay! Not yay and like I want that to happen, yay like war is so fun, yay. Well, there it is, Mule Hill. I don't think you can go up there though. It's yeah, it's like fenced off. At least that area is fenced off. What about this area? Oh, there it is. Mule Hill. And that's where Kit Carson went over to San Diego to get help. Barefoot. Yeah, I was wrong about the other. I thought Mule Hill was a lot closer, but it's about 5 miles away. San Pasqual is down over there somewhere. And they were ambushed about here, maybe even over there, and then they were riding to a bunch of rocks, probably were there, but then the Californios were shooting from those rocks over there, so they decided to take that hill, and then they held that hill for about 3-4 days until help arrived. And I think they were planning to escape if Kit Carson didn't come, because 4 days without water is a lot. Apparently they dug some kind of a hole for water, so they were able to get some water a little bit. History lesson. Okay, so that's actually not Mule Hill. That's Mule Hill, because it was actually funny, because when you're going up the ridge, you can only see one pile of rocks, and that's exactly what the account said. He saw a pile of rocks on the left, and they just went on top of it, and then when they went on top of it, they were like under fire. And little did they know that the Californios were shooting from that hill. And so over time they took that hill, and that became Mule Hill because they stayed there for 4 days. Woo! I'm confused. It's actually funny reading the history, but guess where after they were rescued they marched to? They marched to Old Town San Diego. Man, things just make a nice little loop there, because we've been to Old Town many times. It's just funny to me that there's so much history and battle over there, and then right across the street you have like a J.C. Penney, and there's like a Mexican restaurant right there. It's so weird.